This video is divided in 4 sections. First, you'll learn some key vocabulary, the most useful words and expressions on today's topic. Then you'll hear a short, real-life story that shows you how those words are used naturally in context. After that, it's quiz time. A few fun multiple-choice questions to test your understanding. And finally, you'll do some shadowing practice. Repeat a natural-sounding dialogue to boost your pronunciation and fluency. Ready? Let's get into it. Let's explore some essential vocabulary about getting direction. First up is how to get to, which we use when asking for the way to reach a place. For example, you can say, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station?" Next, we have go straight, meaning to continue in the same direction without turning. For example, we can say, "Go straight for 2 blocks and you'll see the park." The third term is landmark, which is a building or place that is easy to recognize and can help you find your way. For example, we can say the big church is a famous landmark in the city. Next, we have block, which is the distance between 2 streets in a city. You could say the cafe is 2 blocks from here. Finally, there's across from, which is directly on the other side of the street from something. You might say the library is across from the post office. Listen carefully to the story and feel free to pause or rewind the video if needed. Emma was on her way to a dinner party. She had dressed up, put on her favorite coat, and left the apartment with plenty of time. But after getting off the subway, she realized she had no idea where she was. The street names looked unfamiliar. So she opened her phone, but the map app froze. The blue dot wasn't moving at all. She saw a woman at a bus stop and said, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to West 82nd Street?" The woman smiled and replied, "Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks and you'll see a big cinema. That's your landmark. From there, turn left and keep walking until you reach the avenue." Emma followed the advice, but when she reached the cinema, she turned the wrong way. A man passed by, saw her lost, and asked, "Can I help you, miss? You seem lost." "Yes, thanks. Is West 82nd Street this way?" He pointed in the other direction. "No, it's over there, across from the big supermarket." Emma thanked him and finally walked in the right direction. 5 minutes later, she arrived. The dinner party was already in full swing. Claire opened the door, laughing. "Emma, did you take the scenic route?" Emma laughed and replied, "Yes. I think I've just explored half the neighborhood." Next, answer the following questions based on the story you just listened. Feel free to replay the story if needed. Where was Emma going? What happened to her phone? What was the first landmark she was told to look for? Where was West 82nd Street in the end? Listen carefully to the dialogue and repeat sentences at the pause. When you see the pause button, it's your time to repeat. Feel free to replay or pause the video yourself if needed until you can say the sentence fluently.
You're finally here. I was about to send a search party.
You probably should have. I got lost for 20 minutes.
How? Didn't you check the map?
I tried, but it froze. So I asked for my way to this lady. She told me to go straight for 2 blocks until I saw a cinema and then turn left, but there were two cinemas, so I got completely confused.
Haha, only you, Emma.
Then this guy saw me looking lost and offered to help. He was really cute, by the way. Anyway, thanks to him, I finally found this place.
Well, at least you got some sightseeing in.
Oh, yes, I can now be your new guide. Lucky I left early. Don't stop now. Click on the next episodes to take your English even closer to fluency.